Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your favorite fat boy Ray Ray coming at you with another Fat Boy Takes. I am sorry, everybody, that I've been gone for so long. Your boy been busy with this Corona shit. I'm motherfucking essential. You feel me? I'm essential as fuck, actually. Just let me throw that out there. So I've been hella busy with that. Another thing I wanted to bring up, since I love sports. Also, I'm a low key nerd. I'm like a gamer. So I'm gonna start talking about a couple of games that came out in the pod. Cause I know a lot of you motherfuckers that like sports are gamers. Even if you only play trash ass 2K. Yes, 2K is fucking trash. That game has been shit for years. But yeah, also, in this pod, I have a guest. Guest? Say hello.
Hop in.
Oh shit. Is that Dr. Gabe? Yo, Dr. Gabe, what's up, dog?
What's up, Ray?
How you
Back
been?
at it again on
Yo,
remote.
my boy's back. So we got Dr. Gabe in the house. Just so you guys know, this pod's gonna be all over the place. We're gonna just talk. I obviously haven't done a pod in a while. Um, so yeah, let's see how it goes. The first thing we're gonna bring up, we're gonna talk about the Rona. Big thing going on right now, right, Dr. Gabe?
There is.
Um,
Been going on.
been going on, right? Since when? February? February,
I
right?
think since January.
Since
Yeah.
January. Oh yeah, and also, motherfuckers, stay home. Stop going out. Stop being dumbasses. This shit's real. I know a lot of people think it's fake, but Dr. Gabe can straight up tell you it's real. Tell me the experiences your friends have had with Rona, Gabe, your nurse friends.
So yeah, so again, I'm a PT, so I'm not a physician, but I still work in the hospital. I see patients that are coming off ventilators and things like that. So it is a real thing. Again, there wasn't a surge as much as they thought there was going to be, but there are patients in the hospital, at least, 30, 40 patients each hospital. So again, these people are coming off and they're super weak, and that's where I come in and we try to get them back to normal. But again, yeah, a lot of nurses are shook because there's not enough PPE. They're starting to get more, but a lot of them don't even want to see these patients just because they're scared. And again, it is a big deal in the hospitals. So just be careful out there.
See, you heard it here first. It is real, because the reason I just bring that up is because I've heard people say that it's fake, that they don't believe it. Right here, this dude is confirming to you right now that it's 100% real. And yeah, you guys gotta stop being dumb and stop acting like you're not gonna get this shit and stop acting like, because we already know this fucking shit does not discriminate. It doesn't give a fuck if you're old. It doesn't give a fuck if you're black, Mexican, Asian. It don't give a fuck about any of that shit. If you get it, you're fucked. You're gonna be sick for 2 weeks, feeling like dog shit. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like I want to have a fever for like 4 days, dude. Would you want to have a fever for 4 days, Dr. Gabe? Or
I'm
14
good.
days or something like that?
No, and again, most people aren't going to get sick, so that's the cool part. But the bad part is the people that do get really sick, they get really sick, and that's the part they're trying to
To
keep
avoid.
from getting
Okay.
really bad affected. So if you care
And
about your grandma,
which I do. Well, I care about my mother. So yeah, I don't want her to get it. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a jackass. I'm gonna stay my ass home. And I'm pretty sure
right,
you
and
care
that's why
about
you
your
have
mom.
a new computer, bro.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just built a new PC, but that shit's being a piece of shit. I gotta figure some stuff out. But I did build a new PC. Thank you, Uncle Donald. Still, fuck Donald Trump though, but thank you, Uncle Donald. Uh, all right, so enough about the Corona. I know that shit got everybody all sad and down because no sports. It has me down, but whatever. Fuck it. We'll get past this. We always get past everything. As long as we do what we gotta do, stay home. We'll get past it. Uh, how do you feel about Rudy Gobert, Gabe, getting the Corona and then being a dumbass, giving it to Donovan Mitchell? What do you
I
think
think
about
he just represents how people are in society. Like they think, oh, I ain't gonna have it, and then boom, they got it, and they're like, oh crap, sorry.
but that's true though. But the thing with that dude, like he did an interview, and he was like, "Oh, the Corona, blah blah blah," and then he like started coughing on all the mics. Like it was like he didn't give a shit.
Because back then, nobody thought it was as big a deal as it was.
Okay, that is kind of true. But another thing that got
Yeah,
me was that this guy knew he had the corona. I don't know if he knew yet, but he knew he was sick, and like
right.
he comes out and sits on the bench, and then like uh Chris Paul asks one of the Utah players like, "Oh, Gobert's sick," and then they're like, "What the fuck is he doing on the bench?" And they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" They're like, start yelling him to run to the fucking locker room. Like, get the fuck in the locker room. Like, so this guy literally risked giving everybody the corona in the fucking arena. Like, that was pretty fucking dumb of him. But also, I'm kind of glad that that happened though, because or else, what if basketball would have kept going? I think it would have been way worse for everybody. Correct?
I mean, it's possible. Who knows? I mean, eventually somebody else would have had it.
That's true. Eventually, well,
So
a
I
lot of
mean, you know,
that is true. A lot of players are getting it too. Like they just confirmed some more cases of players getting it. So I know the Lakers
they
have
were
it.
talking about Corona. They were talking about Corona back when Kobe died. Before, if Kobe hadn't died, that would have been the primary news. But because Kobe had passed away, unfortunately, that took all the news, and then they kind of pushed Corona to the side a little bit, and then it started ramping up as it became a bigger story.
Okay, got it. I believe that. I just think it sucks though that all this shit's happened in 2020. 2020 literally one of the worst years ever. I'm just gonna say that so much shit has happened this year, and we're only like 4 months into the year, and it's pretty fucking shitty year.
Yeah.
um, Yeah, but I don't know. To me, I think Rudy Gobert's an idiot for doing all that. And then I guess he's having a fallout with Donovan, but everybody's saying that it's bullshit. I don't know. If it got out in the media when these dudes were, quarantining, it must be pretty fucking bad if the media got a hold of it. I don't think there's any salvage in that relationship. I'd be mad as fuck if somebody gave me the corona and kept me away from people for 14 days. I'd be locked up in a room for 14 days. Fuck that, dude. I'd be pissed.
Don't you do that anyway?
No, dude, no. I do it now, but not before. The fuck? Oh, man. Obviously, guys, you heard it here. Corona's real. Don't fuck around. Rudy Gobert's an idiot. I think he's an idiot. Dr. Gabe, do you think he's an idiot?
I thought he was kind of an idiot before this, but you know.
Okay. I got you. He is an idiot. So confirmed. I say he's an idiot. Dr. Gabe confirms he's an idiot. Rudy Gobert is an idiot. All right, enough about Rudy Gobert. Do you think the season will come back?
I'm hoping so. I don't know if the regular season is, but I'm hoping they at least do a modified playoffs because we need to know who the champion of 2020 is going to be.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna hit me with the Lakers 2020 champs, dude.
I didn't say it. You said it.
Yeah, I don't know about who's gonna be the champ this year. Honestly, it's kind of up in the air because I honestly think that there's the teams were starting to look good. Like the Lakers were starting to look really good. Obviously, the Bucks had been looking fucking good all year. Um, the Celtics were banged up, but they were finally gonna get healthy. When the Celtics were healthy, they were a contender, and then the Clippers were contenders. Like, and then the Raptors were playing super super good. The Nuggets were playing good.
What I'm concerned of, all these fools are just. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to stay in shape, but they're not in NBA shape right now. And when they do come back again, I think they're doing like a training. They
Yeah,
want to do like some sort of training thing right before the season if it does start.
yeah,
But like people are going to get hurt, and as a
yeah,
PT, that's what I'm looking at.
yeah. Well, you would know because obviously you
Yeah, I
keep.
mean, if you're out of shape and then they say, okay, go play playoff basketball. I mean, you're not gonna. It ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be pretty.
I agree. I'm one of those people with that take that I don't think it's gonna be pretty. Playoff basketball is gonna be really really ugly because it's like you said. You don't know if they're keeping in shape. They're trying to, but the players are like
Yeah, they're trying to, but it's not the same.
yeah, because they're really really limited into what they can do. It's like my buddy Dre said. He's like, there's a big difference from playing like in the like game time, like playing in a game, than just like running around and shooting in a hoop. He says it's a huge difference, and I agree with them. Um, Also, it's like you said, they wanted to do like a mini training camp, 25 days or something like that. I heard. So 25 days. If they do announce the season, they're gonna do a mini training camp, 25 days, and then they're gonna go play. And I do agree with you. I think it's gonna be ugly basketball, and some of these dudes are gonna get injured, and that's gonna suck because it's gonna just suck for everybody. Like, what if like LeBron gets injured because of that? Like, I'm not a LeBron fan,
Right.
but like that would definitely suck for the league if LeBron got injured. And then it's like, it's scary because, it can be a major injury. Like, that's
Right.
we don't
And that's the thing.
Yeah. I agree with you though. I think if it does come back, they will get injured. Also, another thing, I guess if it comes back, they're gonna play it in empty arenas. That was another thing I heard. So I don't know. I think it'll be weird just seeing them play with nobody there, like just the refs and just the dudes that clean the floor. I don't know, but hey,
So does home court advantage still exist then?
I don't know, dude. That's a good point. Is it even gonna
They might as well
matter?
just all play in one. They all might as well play in one like arena or convention center or something.
There was actually something about that. They were thinking about doing it in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas, like, they do the summer league, and they were gonna kind of do it like that, where they like play there's a certain arena out there. I don't know. I haven't been to it, but it's like 3 arenas that are like literally next to each other. Like, they were gonna play it at UNLV. I know UNLV has two big courts in there, but not like it matters anymore because nobody's gonna be there, so they can basically do it. So UNLV has two big arenas, so the 2 big arenas in there, and then they were gonna use where the Knights play, the T-Mobile Center, I believe. Is that it? The one in Vegas?
Yeah.
So they were gonna use the T-Mobile Center too. So T-Mobile Center, and then the 2 courts in UNLV. So they were just thinking about quarantining all the players, obviously, because like right now the Strip is a ghost town. Obviously, rip Vegas. I know we love Vegas. Me and the boys had some memorable nights in Vegas. Vegas is a great time, but right now Vegas is under quarantine, so like all the lights are off. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, rip.
Can't go to the club.
You can't go to the club. You can't go to the bar. You can't shoot them craps. You can't stand next to the
No,
stick
you
man,
can't.
Dr.
You
Gabe.
can't take an extra shot. I heard an extra shot of 151 will cure corona.
No, that is definitely not true. It'll cure something else, though. It'll get you fucked up, dude. That's what it's gonna do. So yeah, that was a rumor though, that they were gonna try to do it in Vegas, which I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if the players actually fucking quarantined. But who knows? Because right now all the Vegas hotels are empty, so each team can basically.
Well, the other
get a
issue
fucking
is you
hotel.
don't know if. Do you think all the players are going to want to come back?
I don't see why there would be an issue.
Like, you think they'd be scared?
I think they'd be scared a little bit, but like, I feel that it wouldn't be bad to do it because,
Look at Carl Anthony Towns' mom. She passed away from corona.
yeah, that's sad. You might be right. They might be afraid.
Yeah, because
They're
I mean,
not
if
afraid.
if some of them are like scared of bringing it to their family and that kind of thing, that could have an impact.
Yeah, it can. But I don't know, man. Like they're gonna obviously they're gonna have to test every player before they do this. So if they test every player and every player comes out like negative, do you think they'll still be afraid? I wouldn't be afraid if everybody was negative and then they had a plan to quarantine everybody. Like, all right, nobody on the team.
The way that it has to work is they need to get that antibody test because that's the test that tells you if you had it in the past.
Uh-huh.
Because then at least if you had it in the past, it'd be like, okay, you've already had it, you're immune to it now, you're good. Because the one that tests for it, they say, oh yeah, you actively have it. That's only saying at this point in time, yes, you have it. But like, if you have a negative test, if you have a negative test, doesn't mean you can't get it tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's the issue with that. Doesn't mean you're going to be negative forever. It just means at that point in time when they tested you, you don't have it.
Okay, see, I didn't even know that. So that's cool that you brought that up. I had no idea about that. So see, that's great that you brought that up. I had no idea. Yeah, they definitely should do that test. That is probably the test they should do. Um,
But the test hasn't. It's they're still trying to develop it, so it's not.
okay.
I don't think it's ready yet. So that's what they will probably do with the population is when they have this antibody test, they can test like a bunch of people that didn't have symptoms, and they'll say, okay, yeah, you did have it probably back in January, and you're good. You never had symptoms, so now you're free to go back into the community. Because that's the problem is you don't know who has it and doesn't have it.
Okay, got it, got it. So also, is that like the test that takes like 15 minutes or whatever? That gives you the results in 15
I
minutes?
don't know. I don't know enough about it yet because they
Uh,
haven't confirmed like, oh, this is the test. I think they're doing studies and things on it.
okay. Well, hopefully that test comes out soon. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing I also read that Adam Silver was thinking about starting it back up because there's like this test that you get, like they're working on a test right now that you get the results in 15 minutes. So
Right.
I know that's another thing, but I don't know if that's the test you're talking about. It might not be, but yeah, that was another possibility. He was like, yeah, there's a test that you get the results in 15 minutes, and I was like, oh shit, that's pretty fucking good. But yeah, I would prefer. I'm pretty sure the players would also prefer the antibody test, like when if you ever had it. That's crazy. I had no idea about that. You learn something new every day. Look at this man dropping knowledge. Whew. That's why you're a doctor, and I'm just a podcaster, buddy. um,
You're pretty important though. You're essential.
I am essential. All right, dude. Let me just say what I do, dude. I, I fucking work at a warehouse called Cardinal Health. This warehouse literally supplies millions of pharmacies and millions of clinics and hospitals. So yeah, your boy's pretty essential over here. Uh, it's kind of rough right now though. A lot of work, man. Um, but yeah, as my boy Gabe over here saying I'm essential. You feel me? Um, so like, man, let's see. What else can we? What else was I gonna say? How do you what do you think about football season? You think football season's gonna start on time?
Let's. It normally starts in what September,
End of
late
September.
August.
End of September.
I
Yeah.
mean, so I don't know. I mean, I hope so. I don't. The thing will be is, are they going to let a bunch of people watch it? I think the season will start. I just don't know if they'll have fans in the seats.
Okay. Uh, let's talk a little about football. Like, how do you feel about that whole Tom Brady leaving to the Bucks?
Disrespectful.
You think it's disrespectful? That man won 6 rings with the Pats. Like, why is it disrespectful?
I mean, why would you do that?
Even
The
leave?
Bucks, no less. I mean, they thought he was going to the Chargers.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I 100% thought he was going to go to the Chargers too. I'm just the only reason I'm gonna say it would have made way more sense is just hear me out here, everybody. Uh, yes, the Chargers were trash last year, but it was because their two corners were out. Uh, their two lockdown corners. Let me just say that they have two really good corners. Darwin and I don't know the other dude, but they're both good corners. The O line got banged up. You had Melvin Gordon over here thinking he's Ezekiel Elliott and fucking um, Saquon over here. Yo, I'm gonna hold out, bro. I'm gonna get all this money. Psych, dumbass, you played yourself, clown. So and in the end, he didn't end up. It was his holdout was literally the stupidest holdout ever. But yeah, let me get back on topic. They literally signed what is that dude's name? The running back, the backup, Eckler.
So, for
Eck,
which one? Yeah, Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler which is literally the perfect back for Tom Brady. A dude that he can dump the ball off to, clearly perfect running back. good running back that can catch the ball, which is kind of like fits Belichick system because Belichick has like a running back just to run the ball and then the catching back. This back literally can run the ball and catch the ball. This literally it literally is the perfect back for Tom Brady. So there's that. Their corners were gonna be good. Their defense was gonna be good. So he was gonna have a good defense, a good running back that fits his style of play. He was gonna have one really good receiver and then two decent receivers. Like, I thought that was the move, 100%. I even told my boys in the group there, I was like, I will be surprised if this dude does not end up on the Chargers. And then we all found out he ended up with the Bucks. And everybody in the group thread was just kind of like, yo, what the fuck? The fucking Bucks? What? Huh?
Yeah, and then because of that, the Rams got blown up.
Yep, the Rams did get blown up. No more Rams house. Because that team's going to be...
Because of Tom Brady.
Because he said because of Tom Brady. That's true. But I can kind of see why he went to the Bucks. The division, you don't know if it's going to be good. Because the division, I'm going to say that division got worse. The Panthers got worse. Also, big ups to McCaffrey for securing the bag. But it kind of sucks because the Panthers are going to be straight dog shit for a while since they gave that man the bag. They have no quarterback. That team, I will be really, really surprised if that team is good within the next 2-3 years. I'll be surprised. But at least Tom Brady, though, I can see why he went to the Bucks, though. The O-line is trash. I'm going to say that now. He doesn't scramble, so... That's an issue I see with him going to the Bucks. That O-line is trash. Tom Brady's like a statue. He just sits in the pocket now. He's not really that mobile anymore. He wasn't like super mobile to begin with. And then he doesn't have a run game. He doesn't have a running back. The two backs they have on that team are literally freaking mediocre as shit. Like, it's Barber and Jones Jones the third or something like that. That dude, fuck that guy. That guy fucked me in fantasy. Fuck him. I don't even want to remember his name, asshole. But so he doesn't have a run game. Good luck running on that team though. The defensive line is amazing, but the corners are super trash. So I don't know. I find it weird. And also, he's going to be playing New Orleans twice. New Orleans is going to be good. They just signed Emmanuel Sanders. They're obviously they're going to keep Kamara. They're still gonna have a good defense. That team's still going to be good. So I don't know. At least we get to see Tom Brady play. James Winston.
James Winston.
I don't know what that guy's going to do, man. He wants big money, and I don't know who's gonna give him that big money. Like, you can't throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. Like, I don't know. But I know he was saying he wanted big money. I don't know who gives him the big money. I wouldn't give him big money. I don't care if he threw 30 touchdowns. He also threw 30 interceptions.
You want big money?
Everybody wants big money. What you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So why not ask for it?
Because he doesn't deserve it. If he thinks he deserves it, he's delusional. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I get that he threw 30 touchdowns, but he also threw 30 interceptions. Like, what? You can't throw 30 interceptions and be like, yo, pay me $32 million, dude. There's no way.
I do know a team that's cool with that.
No, don't even say it. Don't even say the Dallas Cowboys because they franchise tag.
No. It's no. The team that's cool with 30 interceptions, New York Giants.
Oh, you're right about that. Danny Jones over here picks like crazy, dude.
Look at their history.
That's true. Hey, they got Eli did get 2 rings though. 2-ring Eli. That's what everybody gonna.
Oh, big shout out to your sponsor.
Oh, yep. Pools by Chris in Lancaster. If anybody needs a pool cleaned in Lancaster, hit up Fatboy Takes. We got you. We know a good pool guy. He'll make your fucking disgusting swampy looking pool. He'll make it blue again. Just let your boy know. I'll hook you up with the info. I know a guy. But yeah, other than that, back to football. Oh, you know a team that I like that made really really good moves? The Buffalo Bills, dude. I think.
Yeah, they're especially now that Tom Brady's not in their division.
Yep, Tom Brady. So Tom Brady left the division. Nobody knows what the Pats are gonna be. Yes, the Pats are gonna have a good defense, but we don't know what the QB situation is. We don't know anything yet. It's kind of like a big question mark. We also haven't seen. Bill Belichick is a fucking mastermind. Like, I don't know what Bill Belichick's gonna do to get a QB, because right now I believe he has Hoyer as his QB. They still have Edelman. Uh, he has White and the other running back. The O line will probably be solid again. But we already know they're gonna have a top defense in the league again. I don't know. The whole quarterback situation is just like a big question mark. So that's really good for the Bills, because no more Brady. We don't know what the Pets look like. I think the Bills will win that division, but I don't know if the Bills get the first round bye. But I do like that the Bills were like, let's get this man Josh Allen a real number one receiver. So they went on and got Diggs. That was big. John Brown had an amazing season last year. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep John Brown. So now they have a clear number one. Stephon Diggs. Then they got Brown. And I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Cole Beasley. So they have a solid number three. And that defense was lights out last year. Also, I like Devin Singletary, even though he messed up his hamstring last year and he was out a couple games. But when he came back, that kid was doing work. So to me, I feel like the Bills made some really, really good moves in the offseason. I like what that squad is looking like right now. And also, they had White, too, that shutdown corner. That was another thing. So the defense is literally going to be good again this year for the Bills. That offense should be much, much improved. The only question mark with the Bills is Josh Allen. I don't know. Josh Allen makes a lot of questionable plays, but this is his third year. I'm pretty sure he's going to mature a lot this year, so I kind of want to see what the Bills look like this year. I want to see what they can do. I want to see if they're going to be contenders this year. So I think the Bills make great moves. Let's talk about the Rams. Dr.Gabe, your favorite team, bro. What do you feel, bro? How you see?
Rams house.
Are you sad they blew it up? They let your boy with the glass knees, Todd Gurley, go. How do you feel about that?
He was a bump on the bench. So, I mean, they had to let him go. Couldn't even play him.
That's true. They couldn't play him. Remember, Dr. Gabe called it on that. Remember, guys, he called it about his knees, that he didn't think they were going to hold up because of arthritis, and he was right. So big ups to you.
Yeah.
Dr. Gabe, you were right about that. You called that, and look where the guy is now.
I mean, it's sad because he's a good player, but
great.
the body just can only take so much.
Great player.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Dude's great, dude. It just sucks that his body just kind of shitting the bed on him. Sorry that they blew up the Rams.
I blame Tom Brady for all this.
Why do you blame Tom Brady?
Because if he would have went to the Chargers, Rams would have done more. But now that the Chargers suck, the Rams have no.
Are you saying that because they share the same arena? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You know how LA is.
That is true. But the thing with the Rams though, they've sold more tickets than the Chargers, so more season tickets though. So that's, I guess.
But if there was Tom Brady, if Tom Brady was there, Charger fan, there would be all these new Charger fans.
That is true. I agree. You're probably right about that. There's Chargers fans, dude. Yeah, there's Chargers fans out there. There's a couple. But yeah, that's pretty much it about football. Did you think the Lakers were gonna win the championship? I was just wondering.
I would hope they would, but I feel like they had a good chance, but we don't know. There's too many good teams.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like the Clippers were gonna get it to, like, they were gonna look elite as shit at the end of the season. And another thing I heard about the Clippers, like, this is really really scary if it's true. I heard that that Kawhi wasn't even in shape. Like
Oh,
Doc Rivers was saying, like, yeah, Kawhi's been working his ass off during this quarantine. Kawhi didn't have a camp before the season, and the man was still playing insane, dude. Like he's playing out of his fucking
yeah.
mind. Like if that's true, dude, that's some scary shit. If he comes back in shape, because dude, out of shape, dude, he was going off. Like that's fucking scary to hear that he wasn't even in shape. Jesus Christ.
A
Um,
human.
but I do believe you though. Like, everybody knows I'm a Seas fan. Um, I don't know like who was gonna win the championship. Like, this was like one of those years that like I feel like it could have been anybody's championship. It was like gonna depend who was playing better at the time, or say like somebody was playing like uh like the Seas, right? The Seas started off the season so good, and then they kind of dropped off because they got injuries. But then they were gonna get fully healthy, and fully healthy. That team is deadly. You saw what they did to the Lakers, 32-point blowout. They also beat the Bucks fully healthy. So it's like so the Seas had a chance. We already know the Lakers had a chance. They look super solid, and then we already know the Clippers had a chance. Also and then the Bucks have a chance, and the Raps. It's just weird. Like I don't like. It sucks that this happened. Like the playoffs, we would be watching basketball right now. We wouldn't be sitting here doing a pod right now. To be honest,
Yeah, we'd be doing it tonight.
yeah, I would be seeing the Celtics play right now. To be honest, their game would probably be on right now. Because when they play in the playoffs, they always get the Sunday game in the morning. So yeah, I'd be watching the Seas right now. Fuck you, coronavirus. Um, but yeah, like this is like one of the only years. Like I think, and then the playoffs were gonna be so amazing. That's another thing that really sucks. Like, like what the second rounds of the playoffs, not the first round, so because the first round is always fucking garbage. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. The first round of the playoffs, like 90% of the time, is dog shit. Because the team that should win, always wins, and they always win big. It's not like it ever goes to like 6 or 7 games. It is really rare. It always will end in 5 games or 4 games. Like just the second rounds. Just hear me out here. The second round of the Eastern Conference was gonna be either it was gonna be Bucks versus fuck, either Bucks versus Raps, or Bucks versus Seas. It was just fuck, dude. We were destined this year for like amazing playoffs, and or it would have been Seas versus Raps, uh, or Miami versus Bucks. Like this second round of the playoffs was gonna be fucking nuts, and it was even gonna be better for the Western Conference, dude. Like it was gonna be a bloodbath to get to the finals this year in both conferences, bro. We're literally getting robbed of this shit. Like my soul hurts. Fuck you, Corona, again. What the Western Conference was gonna be? The second round would have been Lakers versus I think fuck, who was the fourth seed? It would have probably been the Utah Jazz. I think the Utah Jazz were the fourth seed. And then it would have been Clippers versus Nuggets the second round. And then the Western Conference Finals would have probably been Clippers Lakers. How sick would that Western Conference Finals been? Lakers Clippers, dude. Like
Yeah, that would have been the best.
I think it would have been the best finals possible. Is that your boy Keto back there?
Yeah,
Why
he's going buck.
why is he going buck, dude?
Because he knows we're talking about basketball and he's mad.
Oh, he's mad. Damn. Shout out to the
At
homie.
Corona.
Shout out to the homie Keto, dude. I don't know, dude. Me and the boys always make fun of Gabe because he named his fucking dog after a fucking diet. I don't know, dude. He named his dog after a diet instead of naming him. If I would have named my dog, I would have named him Saquon. Like if I was Gabe, Dr. Gabe, because Saquon won him his first fucking championship in fantasy. But fuck no. Let's name my dog Keto, dude, after a fucking diet. Fuck it. So back to the topic. So basically, the playoffs were gonna be amazing, and now we got no playoffs. And now we just sit here and be kind of sad that we got no playoffs. Rip. Feels bad, man. Do you think that other sporting events will come back before like basketball and football?
Baseball will probably come back.
You think baseball will? Why do you think baseball will come back first before all that?
And I think you could spread people out in the stadium. You could do a bunch of stuff. I think it's easier to manage.
I agree. Oh, that's true. And also the players are not really close together, only in the dugout. You're right. Yeah. I think baseball will probably be the first one to come back. Maybe. I think they'll probably try out baseball first and see how that goes. Because it's like you said, they're going to be spread out on the field. So, yeah, you might be right about that.
NASCAR might come back.
NASCAR. Well, obviously, yeah, NASCAR, of course. They're in fucking cars just driving around. Vroom, vroom. I don't know. I can't watch NASCAR. I can't watch those cars drive around in a circle for like fucking 3 hours, dude. It's just not for me. But to each their own, man. I know my buddy.
Drink Coors. You can drink Coors while watching it.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Drink the Coors Light, dude. We actually have a buddy that loves Coors Light, and we make fun of him all the time. You can't drink Coors Light drinking that. What? Or regular Coors. The banquet hall of beers. That beer does not taste like a beer I'd want to drink from a banquet hall. I will tell you that right now, guys. That beer tastes like shit. But to each their own. Everybody has their own beer preference. Whatever. I think... I don't know, man. I'm just kind of bummed out that there's no sports, man. What am I gonna do with my time, bro? I guess I can play video games, which I have been doing, but you can only do that for so long. What have you been doing to like keep yourself busy, Dr. Gabe? Like right now, like I know a lot of people right now are either playing video games or I don't know. Like, what do you do? Like to social distance or whatever.
I just been trying to clean my house and fix it up.
That's it? You just been grinding the house?
Yeah, grinding the house, taking care of the dog, but I've been working, so I haven't really changed that much. It's just over the weekend, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat too. Like, I've been working. So, I'm going to be honest, so I've been glad I've been working, though, because I think if I was cooped up in the house all day, not doing nothing, I think I'd go crazy. It's like I said, there's only so many games I could play. Like, I get it. There's a lot of games, but, like, you get tired of sitting on your ass all day. Like, I don't know. You could, and I don't know. I just find it weird, too, like, when I see people going for walks, like, why are you going on walks now all of a sudden? You weren't going on walks ever. Well,
they don't have anything else to do. They're trying to stay in shape. It's not a bad thing.
No, but I think it's weird when it's like you see like 10 people walking together and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I've never seen somebody...
I just find it weird when people wear masks in their cars and they're by themselves.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. There's people wearing masks when they're driving. I don't wear a mask. Oh, and also, guys, just so you guys know, make sure you guys wear your mask everywhere when you go out in public. I know a lot of people are not doing that, and they're not letting them in stores to buy stuff. So make sure you're wearing your mask. All right, well, I think I'm going to talk about games right now, Dr. Gabe. I don't know if you want to
jump. Well, it's been a pleasure, Ray. It's been a pleasure, Ray.
Anytime.
My dog's getting antsy. I'll look forward to coming back. hopefully when the season starts, because returns, because we know what's gonna happen.
All right. I'm gonna see you later, brother. All
My
right.
brother.
Take care. So that's pretty much it for Dr. Gabe. He's getting out of here. You hear his boy Keto over here wilding. Um, all right, guys. So basically, I'm gonna talk about games. Obviously, I know a lot of us are playing them right now. We're like social distancing. So if you don't want to listen to the whole pod, I understand. If you just want to talk about the sports part, I get it. But there is a lot of good games coming out right now. Um, I heard the FF7 remake was amazing. I haven't got to play it yet. Uh, the only thing that sucks about FF7 is that it's coming out in pieces. It's so basically it's not the full game. You're paying 60 just for part 1. I don't know how Sony is going to work out the part 2 and 3 cuz I heard it's going to be 3 it's going to be separated into 3 big parts. So, I don't know how they're going to do that, but FF7 remake, it looks amazing. Everybody says it plays good that I've seen play. I watched a couple of streams on it on Twitch, and I will say it looks good. But I don't know if I'm gonna get it yet because the game does take roughly 50 hours to beat. So that's something good right there. If you want to, if you want something to play during social distancing, I would recommend playing FF7 remake. 50-hour game. Obviously, you're not going to beat it in a day. You're going to beat it in 2-3 days, depending on how long you play a day. So that's something good you can do to social distance. Also, obviously, you have all the computer games that you can play with your friends, like Apex, Fortnite. I am not a Fortnite player. I'm not cool with all that building mansion shit. But yeah, so you can play. There's Fortnite, Apex, CS:GO. You can still play CS:GO. Um, it's all depends on your preference. Like I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna be like, yo, fucking FPS this, FPS that. I love playing everything. I don't discriminate. Um, Another game that this game I did have the pleasure of playing. RE3 remake. RE3 remake was a great game, but the only issue I have with RE3 remake is that the game is too short. It is not worth. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was not worth the $60 because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, by the way. I love the game. Huge fan of Resident Evil. Of that franchise, and I'm just gonna be honest. Resident Evil 3 remake was awesome, but my only issue was that it was too short. It is not worth $60. If you can get it on sale for $40, it is a great buy. Even $30, I would instantly buy it. Uh, it is way shorter than RE2 remake. So that's something I'm gonna say. But the game is good. It plays good. It looks great. Nemesis is a fucking badass in that game. Um, but I'm just gonna say it is not worth it for the 60. I did not buy it for 60. I ended up buying it for 40. I had like a coupon for Best Buy that gave me a discount, so I bought it for 40. But I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. If you pay $60 for that game, you will probably be you're gonna feel ripped off unless you replay the game, because there is the only thing, the replayability is that it just makes the game harder. I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff. Usually me, I'll do a run of that game, and that'll be it. I don't care about beating it on hardcore. You don't get it. You don't unlock anything. It's just like a personal achievement. Like, oh, I beat it on hardcore. I don't care about that shit. I just care about finishing the story. Um, um. So yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. RE3 was great, just not for 60. So if you're on, I know a couple of people are on the fence about that, like about buying the game. I wouldn't buy it for 60. I would just wait for it to drop to 40 once you see it on sale for 40, because it will go on sale. I promise you, it will go on sale. Buy it for 40. Something else I heard though about Resident Evil is I heard they're thinking about an RE4 remake. I really hope they don't do that, because how I feel that it's gonna suck. Like, the game's not gonna suck, obviously. RE4 is one of the best REs, but the only reason I bring this up is like RE4. I feel like that game has stood up to the test of time. The game came out in 2004. The game still looks really, really good. the game plays good, obviously. To me, I don't think that game needs a remake. Hopefully they remake something else, like Omninutia, Dino Crisis. I would love to get a Dino Crisis over a Resident Evil 4 remake. Dino Crisis was fucking cool growing up as a kid. I would love to see a Dino Crisis remake get done instead of RE4 remake. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't remake RE4 though. I think it doesn't need it. But if they do make a remake, I will definitely play it 100%. I'm an RE fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I love those fucking games. Except for 6. And I wasn't a really big fan of 7. I thought 7 was okay. But I wasn't like blown away by it. I just thought it was okay. I didn't really like the main character. Like, I get the whole like rebooting the franchise or whatever, but I wasn't really feeling that character. I'm used to playing as Jill, Leon, Chris. I like playing as them. I don't care about this other fucking random guy. I forgot his fucking name. That's how much I don't give a fuck about the guy. I would rather play as Jill, Chris, Claire, or Leon. Also, bring back fucking Shiva, Capcom. Stop fucking around. Alright, guys. That's pretty much it for the pod today. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the pod. I know I haven't been podding that much. If you guys ever want to check me out on Twitch, I do have a Twitch. My Twitch is Strike Flips. It's twitch.tv/Strike Flips. If you guys ever want to catch me on there, I've been gaming more and more, obviously. Social distancing. So if you ever catch me online, say what's up. Say you're from the pod. Drop me a follow on there if anything. I'm always down. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm always down to talk sports. I love sports. So I'll talk about sports if you want to talk about sports on there. And you can watch me be bad at video games. I'm going to let you guys go on that note. Please take care. Stay inside. Don't be idiots. Take care of your families. Please, please, please stay safe out there, guys. I'm out. Peace.